Hello, this is James Alcock, and this is my extra credit assignment based on the seminar given by Dr. Stephen Morris in February. Um, this seminar was called The Formation of Patterns in Nature. Why is this universe not boring? First, I want to talk about the Faraday patterns. We learned that by the use of frequency and waves, we can create different patterns and different substances. Um, if the pattern has one-fold symmetry, it forms stripes. If it has two-fold symmetries, it forms squares. If three-fold symmetries, it forms hexagons. And from there on, it forms even spirals and circles. It is very interesting how this can be formed even with electrical charges, and when applied electrical charges to a substance, you see circle patterns due to the movement of particles from negative to positive. It's like when dealing with hot and cold water, boiling water, you see round movements. Um, the second thing I want to talk about is how this, like different patterns like this, repeat themselves in nature, just like sand dunes. Um, and this have not like been able to get explained. Some say it's because of earthquakes, but there's more reasons behind this that cannot be explained yet, which makes this speech very interesting because we now know that lots of interesting things in nature have no explanation yet, and they're trying to figure those out. Um, One thing that he explained was that th these patterns like are rare in nature due because um, the stable form of this materials is flat. So these patterns are like going have higher entropy than flat objects. So another experiment he did during this seminar was the stratification of granular mixtures, of solid granular mixtures. He showed us in a thing with two different sizes of sands um, between two layers of glass. They were inserted very slowly with a funnel, and the bigger pieces of sand um, stayed up and the smaller went down, and the bigger pieces started to accumulate up and then fell like in an avalanche way down, forming a stripe pattern of big, small, like in different layers. Um, this is due because the smaller pieces are more easily moved, and like the bigger ones like can grasp better to objects. Another experiment that he showed a video of that physicists cannot explain is the one where they put different size of um, granular mixture, and one would expect like to form a like either all these small ones together or the big ones together or all mixed up, but actually what it happened is that it formed like a stripe pattern, like red, white, black, white, black, white, black, which was very interesting. And like he said, like they have not been able to explain these patterns and the formation, how they form. Um, this lecture was very interesting because it showed us a new way of looking at of things in our universe that we didn't have like the knowledge to look at. And I've been researching a little bit more about it, and it's very interesting. Um, so Uh, it's interesting how different patterns repeat themselves in nature.